Hello again. In the previous episodes, we talked in details about the benefits of online pseudonyms. We also explained the things we advise you not to do. In this episode, we will talk about the limitations of online pseudonyms. Like we've said several times, online pseudonyms are not a magical solution to all problems. Rather, they are one approach to protecting your personal information. The benefits from this come with some downsides. We will see what they are. Let's go. The first limitation is that it requires some extra effort to maintain online pseudonyms. Frankly, it is easier to just give your real personal information everywhere. You don't need to remember your own name or address, you just know them. On the other hand, upkeeping one or several online pseudonyms require more engagement. You need to set up the email aliases, virtual phone numbers, etc. You also need to keep track of where you have used the pseudonyms. It requires some time, although not that much. We will go into more practical details on all of these steps in the following sections of the course. The second limitation is that it is extra cognitive load. Besides maintaining the online pseudonyms, you need to be mindful of how you use them. In the previous episode, we listed several scenarios where they are not a good solution. As a short example, you should think twice before you give a pseudonym name or address to an official government institution. The third limitation is that you cannot fully hide your real identity. There are various degrees to which you can separate your online pseudonym from your real self. How much separation there is depends on the amount of work you are willing to put in. Online pseudonyms serve their purpose in a large percentage of the cases with little effort. It is easy to make maybe shadywebsite.com believe you're a different person. However, government agencies and big tech companies like Alphabet, Meta, and Amazon have tens of different ways to link your online pseudonym to your real self. To circumvent them, you need to be very cognizant of all of these ways and work really hard. In the end, it may not be worth it. So, you will have to consider the right amount of information you are willing to reveal in every scenario. The fourth limitation is that you may give up some comfort. Most websites and online services are made to be very smooth for their real human customers. However, not all of this comfort will be available when you are using an online pseudonym. Here are some examples. First, in the future episodes, you will learn how to set up an email alias. However, some websites frown upon them and don't allow registering with an email alias. Second, one of the goals of online pseudonyms is to hide your personal data, history, and preferences from data brokers and advertisers. The downside is that their products won't be customized to you specifically. In other words, the suggestions and advertising you get won't be tailored to you. Third, you will have to learn how to use some extra software. For example, you will learn how to create a virtual phone number in one of the future episodes. To use it, you may have to install a separate application on your phone. The fifth limitation is that some of the services are paid. There is no way around it. You may need to spend some cash. When we get to the practical section, we will call out which services are paid and what the free alternatives are. At the moment, this list may look daunting. However, with some practice, you will start doing most of these things intuitively. Then you will see that the benefits of protecting your personal information are worth the effort. We have already mentioned in passing the various actors who want to get their hands on your data. In the next episode, we will dive deeper in this topic.